Hey everybody, so today's video is about ultimately taking care of yourself and being who you really want to be. In my short 18 years on my time on Earth, I have let so many people take advantage of me and tell me who I am and what I need to do with my life, and I've kind of had this almost really late, but epiphany in the last year that, I'm the one who has to sleep in my own bed at the end of the night. I'm the one who has to take care of myself. I live in my own skin, so what the hell, what's the point in letting other people take advantage of you and tell you what you have to do and who you have to be, and it's just not fun. Basically, what I want to say is stop being so nice to people. Thanksgiving is upon us, and I am so thankful for all of the people and all the kindness that's been happening in my life, with others towards me, and I'm just been so aware lately of all the bullshit and the crap that people have, been trying to bestow on others who are important to me and in other scenarios of my life. Like, for example, growing up, I know that there were what I wanted to do with my life, and there were many people who wanted a different path for me. I'd constantly, of course, like as a young teenager, be changing my mind all the time sorry, I just okay. Constantly be changing my mind about, what I wanted to do with my life, what career path I wanted to go with, but ultimately I think I stayed the same person in terms of, what I wanted to dress, how I wanted to dress, what I wanted to do with my time and things like that. And a lot of people really, really didn't agree with me in that scenario, and it really drove me to a point where it made me believe that I wasn't good enough, which is entirely not the case. I just want to say that you are good enough. Like, you are so more than good enough. That is like, you're so good enough. It's pretty amazing. But no, it's just really occurred to me lately that you need to be kind to yourself and true to yourself, because at the end of the day, whether you want to have tattoos and piercings, or whether you want to, go to law school, or whether you want to strip, or whether you want to, run away from home and travel the world alone, you're the one who has to live in your shoes. You're the one who has to sleep in your own bed that you make at the end of the night. And you're the one who's on your deathbed going to be saying, okay, am I happy with what I've been doing with my life, or is there something I would have done differently? And this has really become crystal clear to me, and I'm so thankful that, I've made this realization at such a young age. But honestly, like, you just have to start doing things for yourself. Like, for example, when I was young, I really was afraid to make a movement. Like, before I moved out on my own, I was really afraid to make a stand and say that I wasn't happy and that I needed to be somewhere, and I wanted to be somewhere else in my life. And one day I decided that, obviously not just like, it's not like black and white, you wake up and a miracle happens, but one day I just, it's a whole nother video, but I walked into this whole brand new, terrifying, scary, and totally, completely worth it, unnerving life that I had started for myself on that day. And basically, one day I was living where I was living, and then I woke up and in another bed another morning, and I had new opportunities, and I was so terrified because I was on my own. I didn't have any money. I was completely broke. I wasn't in school. Like, I had a bunch of health problems on my own, and I just felt really, really afraid. But at the same time, I had to go into that fear too, in order to make myself aware of, how bad things really were and how much potential I really had to be happy. So going from that place to where I am now, it's really an incredible journey to just realize that don't let other people take advantage of you. From there, I went through so many points in my life where I did start to get more money, and, I got a job, and I got scholarships, and blah, blah, blah. And, I had, like, boyfriends who were like, oh, like, who were just, yeah. It was just, caught in some really, really, really awful relationships. And it was because I thought that that's all I had, like, other than my family, of course, which I am so blessed to have. They've been so incredibly supportive of me in this journey, but, I thought that that's all I had was, like, for an intimate and special relationship with someone else, is that's like, this is as good as it's gonna get. It's like, I'm lucky that they're even being with me, and that's what I was told. I was told that, like, oh, no one else is gonna want to be with you, because you have this, and going on, and you're not good enough for this, and not, like, at times I would be told directly that I wasn't good enough, and at other times I'd be told indirectly that, I wasn't worth spending time with. And you know what? Honestly, if I had spent that time working on myself instead of, like, letting myself be scrutinized and letting these people come into my life and tell me that I, like, wasn't worth it, and I would be even farther than where I am today. But at the same time, I really, really am so thankful that I went through those experiences, because I know now what I know now, and it's done and it's finished, and I know what I'll never go back to, and what I really do deserve in life, and what is important to me, and what I want in life, and how I want to be treated. So if you're going through a really, really, really tough time right now, just honestly, things are going to change. Things are always changing. If you're going through a really hard time, things are going to change. If you're going through a really good spot in your life, things are going to change. Things are always changing. So, you just have to really hold on and keep going through what you're going through. And honestly, it's going to be experience someday, and you're going to learn from it. And if you're lucky, like like I was, it's going to turn into this incredible experience that you'll be able to learn from. But honestly, you deserve nothing but the best. If you work hard and you play hard and you're just chasing your dreams, whatever they may be, and really working to set other people's lives in, like, a good motion just with your presence, and working hard to make things that are happening, and being really proactive in your own life, you deserve the very, very best. Um, don't let anyone tell you that nothing's not possible. Anything is truly possible. Like, I look at some people and I think, man, like, they have so much potential, but they really don't see it in themselves. And I think it was until just a short while ago that I didn't see that. I don't really like to want to share, like, everything with you guys, but I do share a lot. Like, for example, I remember when I was a teenager, like a very young teenager, I had very deep feelings for someone, and I had always told myself, like, you know what, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And it's kind of funny, like, how 5 years later, it turns out it seems like it was meant to be, and things kind of go your way. So it's like, you always need to have faith in yourself, and if you trust your gut, and, stick with what you believe in, and just go for what you want to go for. Things are going to go well for you. And I know this is such a garbled amount of so much information that's just crazy, and it's like, Ashley, what are you even talking about? But it's like something that I wanted to say, especially with it being Thanksgiving, and me being really excited and being really stoked about the new channel, and school and work and life, and I don't know, I've kind of been high on life and how things have been going for me lately, so I'm just really glad that I could share. So I know this video is a little bit strange, and it's definitely not what I plan on doing for every single video, but I mean, if there's something on my mind, like, I'll probably do a little chat about it, just because I can. But yeah, for sure in the future, I have so many great videos planned out. Like, I definitely have an October favorites lined up, since October is coming so quickly, or November is coming so quickly. Oh God. And I have just so many ideas that are stirring around, and I'm gonna do something with them. Something. But yeah, this definitely isn't gonna be the norm, so expect more exciting, more girly, Ashley, pink theme type awesome stuff. Ding! Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!